All right, so day two update on the game room. I got my puppy here who's keeping me company and looking at me like I'm a weirdo. So what I've actually decided to do is to put the shelves kind of back to back like this, almost as if they are like an aisle in a store or something like that. The main reason is with the two of these side by side, I don't have a lot of room to pull stuff out of this shelf. But with this one, I can pretty easily, get, in front of this one and remove whatever I need to from top to bottom. And the same thing with this shelf here. I don't get a ton of light in this corner, so that might be something that will have to change. I might get like a small little lamp or something there to have, but I can also put something else kind of in front of this here. I'm thinking of putting like my CD shelf, which comes up to about here, and then I can put like one of my larger dragons or something on top of it. So that's the plan for now, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so day two update. I didn't do a ton today. I had an online D&D, my 3.5 Savage Tide game that I ran that took up basically about 5 hours of my day. Then we had supper, and then I've only spent like a couple of hours maybe working on this, but there's sort of an idea of where we're at now. So like I said, I did the shelves kind of almost like an aisle type of thing. I probably could have moved it a little bit more centered, but I'm okay with this the way that it is, because then I might be able to put some stuff up on the wall, just kind of in between the two there, like maybe some posters or something. But I did move my little CD case sort of there as well to give you an idea. Although it's not that wide, so I do have another smaller, like it's a white little shelf about the same height that I might actually put side by side with that as well. So I might have that like that, and then the other one there. But let's just go ahead and take a look at what we've got here so far. So again, I don't have much lighting in this corner, but that's okay. I pretty much always have my phone on me, and like I said, I can always get a little small light and plug it in there and just have it so I can see a little bit better. But we have our Alien role-playing game on the top shelf here, along with the alternate Alien 3, like the early draft or early script pre-Vincent Ward storyline there. We also have our Order of the Stick comics there. If you haven't read these, they were pretty hilarious. I got to admit that shortly after the Don't Split the Parties issues came out, or shortly after this came out, I did kind of drop off on it, but I'm going to try to really get back into it here. And I just have like some of my video game stuff up here, some of my wrestling things. And then we're back to some role-playing things. We got our chainmail rule books here. I do have a little bit of extra space because there is going to be a new version of the Alien role-playing game that I want to have some room on the shelf for, so I did take some things off of here that will go somewhere else now that I'm freeing up a little bit of space. And then down here on this shelf, I had to empty up these first two shelves to be able to get the rest of it to move. So everything down this way is pretty much the exact same. I'm going to tidy up the bottom part eventually as well. But we just have our campaign settings. We have Kings of Kalimar, Planescape stuff for 2nd edition AD&D, Dragonlance, Forgotten Realms going all the way here. And again, we do have a gap, but there should be some new Forgotten Realms, like a setting book coming out, so looking forward to that and leaving some space on the shelf for it. All right, coming around here, we've got all of my... Oh, I guess I should show the top here as well. So I got my Beholder collection and a ton of dust, so I'll have to dust that. But we do have my Beholders up here. And then over here, I've got some dragons, along with my 4E era Beholder and Dragon box sets. Speaking of box sets, I moved them from on top of my main D&D bookshelf over here. So then we got the 4th edition Essentials, the 5E starter sets, the basic rule set that was given to me by Roll Stats, actually, so we got that, and the newer D&D books. Down here, I've got the Lore and Legends that my sister got me for Christmas, the 4E box sets here, and my Dungeon Command and D&D Onslaught. Coming down a little bit further, try not to get my hand in the camera here, we got just some maps, a whole bunch of DM screens here, DM screens, and my dungeon magazines. Along with some more maps, the Planescape set there as well, some older dungeon magazines, and just some extra like 4E era stuff. And then down here we've got all of the Dragon magazines, as well as my special edition Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen set there, and my 4E era D&D Minis version 2 starter set. And then just an empty shelf there for expansion. So we got some empty shelves for more room for more books, more stuff. And yeah, I think this is going to turn out hopefully all right. So that is the update for day 2. So I'll be publishing this video, and I might take a couple of days off before I start tackling all those boxes with DVDs and stuff in them. Just because putting that shelf together over here, it really did kind of mess my back up there. I've had back issues for years now, and being hunched over and screwing stuff in and doing all that wasn't super easy on me. But anyway, it should be fun. I might take a day or two off, and then by the middle of the week get back into it here. We also just have on the regular D&D shelf, up top I put my Magic board game stuff and some Pathfinder accessories. So there we go. That is the major update, day 2, or major update 2. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, oh my god, I'm pale. Take care.